years into its term, the DMK government in Tamil Nadu has been on an investment blitzkrieg. With its Global Investment Summit half a year away, it has already signed on some big-ticket investments from MNCs in technology and manufacturing, and it is on track to sign more MOUs in the coming months. CNBC TV 18's Jude Sandit reports that with commitments for investments of over $5 billion already locked in, the state is setting its targets quite high.
French glassmaker Saint-Gobain has begun producing India's first zero-carbon glass, and it's happening at its plant in Tamil Nadu. Saint-Gobain's World Glass Complex in Chennai accounts for not just a bigger share of global output, but 98% of all its products sold in India. Today, Saint-Gobain has cumulative investments worth 3,750 crore rupees in Tamil Nadu, with most of its recent investments including 500 crore rupees towards a new float glass line and one for integrated windows. The company says it wants to expand further.
We are at this point in time discussing with the government and the other related stakeholders. So we will have investments in the glass, on the plaster board, on the glass fiber insulation. Solar glass is a good opportunity, and especially in Tamil Nadu and maybe also Gujarat, good opportunity from that. So we are evaluating all these possibilities, and we will take a decision in the coming weeks.
Saint-Gobain isn't alone. Korean auto major Hyundai, which has a strong presence in the state for years, recently committed to invest 20,000 crore rupees or $2.4 billion towards EV manufacturing at its plant in Sriperumbudur.
The focus by the government of India of equipping India with a strong EV infrastructure, we have announced this 20,000 crore, which will be spread over a period of 10 years, which will envisage investment into these future technologies, especially in terms of EVs, further also expanding our existing capacities and also setting up new plant and machinery so that we can augment our production from the traditional ICE-based and further increase our penetration into the EV market.
The state has no plans to slow down. The Tamil Nadu government says its target is to make the state a $1 trillion economy by 2030. To this end, it has begun pitching for investments from the energy, automotive and manufacturing sectors, all in the hope to close in on a sizable investment corpus in time for the state's Global Investor Summit in January. The pitch seems to be working. Japanese medical device maker Omron has said it will invest $15.7 million in a new plant at Peruvoil near Chennai. Mitsubishi Electric has announced a $230 million investment to make air conditioners in the vicinity, with plans to employ nearly 2,000 people. Before that, American telecom major Cisco said it would make switching networks and router platforms in Chennai and has set itself a target to do business worth $1 billion while employing 1,200 people. The biggest investment commitment by far has come from Malaysian energy major Petronas, $4.1 billion towards a 4,000-hectare green hydrogen project in Tuticorin. The state's intent to create infra to support these industries has been a big factor.
Already a lot of good stuff is happening in Tamil Nadu, and I think with a little bit more push and investments into the state, I think a lot more can happen. The government is investing a lot on infrastructure. I think that should be a good news. And even at the central government level, I think there's a huge investment in the logistics, which was one of the challenges when we talk of manufacturing.
However, challenges are aplenty. As some industrialists point out, for instance, Chennai does not find place on the national gas grid, and that can be a problem for some companies. For now, however, other sweeteners like single window clearances, developed industrial corridors, a large port presence, and the availability of land in industrialized tier 2 towns like Tuticorin, Hosur and Krishnagiri are tipping the scales. And the state is keen on maintaining this momentum as it gears up for its Global Investor Summit in January 2024.